Tesla's small crossover SUV is scheduled for release in 2024. It was among the first all-electric compact crossovers to reach the market, and for good reason. It has become the benchmark for all other competitors in the market. It has lots of range and power, is roomy and quite comfortable, and comes with advanced features that the majority of Tesla customers love to use. While the Model Y now sets the standard for its class, rivals from established manufacturers are following up swiftly. This is the principle for the potential that Tesla will upgrade the Model Y for the 2024 model year. At this moment, everything is just rumor, but we think that enhanced aesthetics, both inside and out, and newer upgraded functionality are the most likely. The upgrades will probably contribute to the Tesla Model Y keeping its controlling sales lead, but intelligent EV buyers should still closely consider the Ford Mustang Mach-E, Hyundai Ioniq 5, and new models like the Chevrolet Blazer EV. For the whole assessment from our test team on the Model Y's real-world range, utility, and other aspects, see our expert rating below. The Model Y long range reached 60 miles per hour from a complete stop in approximately 4.8 seconds. Furthermore, our test vehicle accomplished a very outstanding stopping distance from 60 miles per hour of just 112 feet despite having all-season tires, which are normally geared more for wear resistance than road grip. These are both fantastic results for the EV market and better than we had anticipated. The Model Y has superb handling and steering despite its heavy weight. Since the steering is light and quick to respond to inputs, you feel connected and in charge as you navigate a corner. Furthermore, there is not much body roll, which is unusual for an SUV. It is possible to drive very well in the city. Experienced EV drivers are going to love the adjustable regenerative braking, which allows you to drive nearly exclusively utilizing the appropriate pedal. The interior of the Model Y is comfortable in some ways while getting lacking in others. The seat heaters warm up quickly, and the seats are highly padded and offer enough of support. However, the artificial leather upholstery doesn't breathe properly and can be uncomfortable in warm weather. Like everything else, the climate control is managed through a touchscreen. It can effectively relax and heat the cabin, but when the sun is out and shining through the Y's large glass roof, it requires to work more. Fortunately, the cabin can be remotely prepared before you enter. The driving quality of the long-range type surpasses that of the performance model by a significant amount. Although we still wouldn't describe the long-range's ride as soft, it is much more tolerable, especially on the 18-inch wheels. Smaller ridges and fissures frequently enter the cabin. However, the Model Y performs a commendable job of blocking out outside sounds, resulting in a somewhat peaceful cabin environment. All passengers have plenty of headroom and legroom in the Model Y's roomy cabin. Wide opening doors, a tall roof, and minimal step-over height make entry and exit simple. Although the third-row seat on the Model Y is uncomfortable, it does add the potential to accommodate 7 passengers should the need arise. Unfortunately, the Y only has one way to operate almost everything, despite the huge touchscreen's stylish and contemporary appearance. The technology often distracts when used while driving and there is a learning curve for using the controls. The majority of the Model Y's controls are inaccessible if the touchscreen fails, which is another problem. The tall, broad windscreen and short hood provide excellent forward view. The big front windscreen pillars just slightly block your view when you're turning. However, rear visibility is comparable to that of a performance coupe. There is very little rear visibility due to the small rear window and high rear beltline. Regarding the technology elements of the Model Y, there are a number of advantages and disadvantages. The visuals on the large center screen seem clear and are easy to see. Additionally, the Google-based navigation system is understandable and simple to use. However, in regions with patchy connectivity, the system can be slow to refresh, leaving you without a map for a while. The audio system's 14 speakers produce immersive sound. The absence of smartphone integration for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto is the main disadvantage. Only Bluetooth may be used to connect your phone, which is a poor option considering Apple CarPlay and Android Auto's more extensive functionality. The advanced driver assistance systems in the Model Y work well in stop-and-go traffic but have proven to be a little unpleasant at highway speeds or along roads with parked automobiles. We've had a few false alarms when the system rode too close to another car on the highway or mistook a car parked on the shoulder for one that was stopped in our lane, giving the car behind us a harsh awakening. Few rival car systems have similar problems. The good news is that you'll have access to a web browser that lets you do things like watch Netflix or browse YouTube videos while your Tesla is parked and as long as your data package is active. Constant over-the-air upgrades that can improve the system and provide new features are one of Tesla's biggest innovations. The cargo area of the Model Y is huge. Although it's not obvious if the front trunk is included, Tesla claims a maximum capacity of 68 cubic feet. Although they don't completely fold flat, the back seats do have a large opening and a low load-in height. Even extra storage is available in the back underneath the detachable cargo floor. The center console includes sleek smartphone charging ports and a sliding bin cover. For an SUV this size, the availability of child safety seats is inadequate. Even the largest child seats will fit with easily. However, the lower car seat anchors have few access locations and are challenging to loop through. It can be challenging to access the upper tether points because they are on the lower side of the back seats. Though less expensive than the performance model, the Model Y long range is still priced in the range of a luxury SUV. Your values will determine if the Model Y attracts to you. The Model Y is a relative bargain when compared to other luxurious electric SUVs if you're looking for speed and space for your size. The Model Y is a bit underwhelming, though, if comfort and interior design are your top objectives. The Y's luxury SUV has warranties that are slightly below average for a luxury SUV but on level with luxury EV warranty coverage. Roadside assistance and bumper-to-bumper coverage are included for 4 years or 50,000 miles. Tesla guarantees a 70% retention of battery life throughout an 8-year/120,000 mile warranty period. Even while the Model Y long range doesn't have the same presentation as the performance model, it's still incredibly speedy and exciting to drive. The long range, in our opinion, is the better model of the two when you combine those factors with an outstanding ride. With minimal comfort offerings, it checks off the fun-to-drive boxes. You can still buy the huge wheels to give the Y some performance model flair, and its sleek posture adds to its good looks.